Hi everybody, we are the Natural Healing Ninjas, a new podcast about healing naturally. So I'm Christine and this is
Laura Lee.
And we're here to tell you about all the ways that you can heal naturally and what you can do for yourself to build a better life. And we can move on through everything. We've got so much that we can offer everybody. And each episode is going to be even more of a gem than you can ever expect. This is going to be the best thing that you're ever going to see. So we want you to subscribe and to hit the like button and to share it. And Laura Lee has lots to say as well. But here's some of the episodes that you can look forward to. Are you ready for this? This is going to be awesome. So, some of them will be natural healing with foods, health facilitators, natural healing facilitators, natural healing methods of healing, tools for healing, therapies for healing, so sound, color, massage, hypnotherapy, creativity for healing, art and dance and music and writing and exercises and singing. This is going to be fantastic. Frequencies for healing. You know, the solfeggio tones really do heal. And we have spirituality for healing. And what are you getting into? Are you getting into a cult that you're just finding out that you want to find somebody that'll give you the answers, or do you want to find the answers within yourself? Cosmic conversations, talking about cosmic things that can heal you, things that you could never think about, woo-woo things that maybe you never ever thought of before. Healing for the earth. We want to make sure that the earth is healed as long as we are healed. So the first thing we have to do is heal ourselves, and the earth will heal along with us. Clothes for healing. What kind of clothes do you wear? Are they 100% cotton? Are they polyester? What do you use to wash your clothes? Oh my gosh, there's so much. Products for healing, skin, laundry, soaps, supplements, cleaners. You have to get into these things to find out what's good and what's bad for your body. Multimedia for healing. Those are podcasts and movies. We can get into some really neat movies because I love movies. That gives you calms, that tells you what they're trying to tell us to stop doing or to do. And economics for healing. We have to know, what do we invest in? How do we invest it? What are the best things to do right now? Astrology and cosmic healings. Those are neat. And tarot. I want to get some tarot readers in here too. And books for healing. Have we got books? Have we got books?
We have a lot of books.
We have a lot of books.
A lot of videos, a lot of...
And emotions that for healing, or not. And this is what we were just talking about. Life and love for healing. Or hate and life for self-destruction. Those are just some of the things that we can get across to tell you, to share with you, so that you can share with everybody else. What do you think?
Well, I think healing is a journey, and you can take two ways, apparently, in the journey of healing. And one way is what you just described. All those ways is proactive health. You get involved in it. You learn things. It's a journey of learning and then elevating yourself. It's a spiritual path.
Yeah.
So once you get clear and your body's running on 8 cylinders, not on 2, like most Americans are, we start feeling vibrant and stuff, and we want to help other people do the same thing.
Right.
So that's what we're doing. So we've investigated. We're lucky we landed in the natural health camp because the other camp, what she just described naturally, the opposite, the natural versus alternative, the alternative really is the AMA, or the American Murder Association. Because if you look at it and start finding out the history and start investigating, you will know what I'm talking about there. So I'm just trying to let you know that the FDA is in there too, and CDC, and the World Health, and all those groups really do not serve us individually on our spiritual journey. It's actually suppressive and destructive. So that's why the food and the cleaning products and the self-care products and things that you put in your mouth and on you are very poisonous. Chemtrails. And some people don't understand what chemtrails are even. They try to defend it. But whatever it is, we're getting sprayed by bugs, and we need to have a strong immune system to defend ourselves.
On that, I just heard this morning that the government is investigating spraying the the jabs.
Okay.
wherever we in public places
And on
without
holidays.
our permission.
No, they've been doing that for a long time. And their favorite is holidays. On the
Yes.
weekends, you'll see a lot more
And
activity.
it's all the jab stuff that's in that.
And that's what they say they're going to do. But what they're going to do, if they do things like that, and these are people who are against humanity. Face it, we have an enemy. You've got to know the enemy.
Yeah.
And it's big and it's spread wide. But we got this because they have nothing we want. We have what they want.
You were saying that there's 5,000 different ways of healing.
And these are just, there's subtitles to all of what she just listed off. So there's a whole bunch of ways that you can heal yourself right now in your home by the things that are around in your area. You just don't know how. So that's what we're here, is to teach you how and to bring other facilitators and natural healing people that are doing this to create a career for themselves. And we're going to be interviewing them and then showing you what we know.
Yes.
And we know quite a bit because we're loving life still. And I'm 64. And how old are you?
73.
73. So we're loving life and we're feeling good. I feel strong. How about you?
I'm strong. I'm
Yeah.
strong. After the myotherapy, we're going to have to learn about myotherapy because I wasn't so sure about it. And Laura Lee introduced me to it, and I wasn't so sure. Like, I don't know if this is working or not. And all of a sudden, I don't need to take CBD anymore. I can
No prosthesis.
walk without hurting. There's a little bit of pain, but it's like manageable. I don't have to do all the other things that I needed to do to take away the pain.
Right. In comparison,
Because it
yeah.
stops the brain pain loop,
Right.
which I didn't realize there was one.
Right.
And it's trigger therapy. I don't know a lot about it. You know a lot about it, but
Uh-huh.
I've received such wonderful healing from that. So I want you to talk about that too.
Yeah, the myotherapy, myo means muscle, therapy means to heal, and what we myotherapists work with is trigger points and corrective movements. And it's an active therapy where I find the trigger points, get rid of that pain spasm cycle, and then you do the corrective movements, which is re-educating the muscles because they're used to being in a spasm state. So you have to let them know that normal is an outstretched state, and then your muscles don't have pain because they're not pulling on the joints anymore. I teach you how to do it for yourself. That's my whole thing, is to teach you just to take it for the rest of your life. If you get a muscle spasm, you know what to do about it.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, and
It's
that's the
awesome.
value, the real value.
And you
of
have
it.
you have to keep it up. You have to be consistent, and you have to be patient with your body. And at the same time, you have to make sure that every time you feel something, you know exactly what to do about it. And I love that freedom of letting go and going, okay, now I can do this myself.
Right. Instead of going, oh my God, what am I going to do?
Yeah,
Oh,
should I
it's
call the
gonna get
massage
worse.
therapist? Should I call? Should I
Yeah.
call? What should I do? And
So
you
you
give
have
us
to
all
bend
the
it.
information. You give me all the information that I needed to heal from that.
And that's
I love natural healing.
Yeah.
It's a big thing with me.
it really makes you, it really elevates you when you do natural healing. And it's a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
And you meet some really cool people.
It
So,
raises your vibration, which is what we're all about.
and yeah.
Because all of this energy right now is very low vibration. It's making us stay in this little hole that we're going to have to depend on the government or the FDA or CDC to heal us, or the WHO, or the doctor who was trained by the Rockefeller Association to only prescribe prescriptions of medication for symptoms instead of going to the core of what's actually ailing you.
We'll have to do another video. I know the history of natural healing, and it's pretty interesting because when the AMA came in, you have to know what they did with natural healers. Because there are more natural healers, colleges, and practitioners out there until the AMA decided to take it over. And I'll explain another video
They took 'em
exactly
out,
what
too.
it is.
They
did a lot of things. The college thing was a big thing.
But they suicided a lot of them.
That was done. That hasn't been too long ago.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when it first
First
began
started.
in
Got
the
it.
late 1800s, early 1900s. That's when evil showed up for their last stint. That's
Yeah.
sort of what I've observed. But we got this. They're 130, 160 years into it. But we're
we know
still
what to do.
kicking and we're
We
still
know what to
laughing and
do.
we're still
And our group, the ones who are watching this, are knowing what to do to fight this and to be at our spiritual best.
come from love. Love some more.
Yeah.
Just keep loving.
Loving
love
our body
vibrates.
and start
Yourself
here.
first, yeah.
This is the first place that you start.
Is
You
yourself.
don't go out there and blame everybody else for your condition. You come here and go, okay, what is it emotionally, physically, spiritually,
Nail it
and
down.
mentally, what it is causing this, and not just, okay, well, it was because of you, it was because of that, or because of this. We invited it in. Our soul invited it in. And that's part of the spirituality of the whole thing. Our soul invites these things in for us to learn. And if we're not going to learn it, then we become part of the problem instead of being part of the solution. And we're here to tell you, we're part of the solution. We're going to help everybody who watches this to find out the best solutions for their body. The best, and their soul, and their spirit.
And take 100% responsibility for themselves.
Exactly.
We haven't been taught that. We think that all these other external things are coming at us to tell us what to do or how to treat our health and stuff. If it doesn't vibe with you, don't do it. Simple as that. If it hurts, don't do it.
That's right.
It shouldn't hurt.
But
It should
see,
feel
we've
good.
been manipulated and mind controlled to sit back and let somebody else feed us. Like you go into the grocery store. How many things in the grocery store can you eat that are really good for you? Did you read all the ingredients? That's the first thing they have to do when you go into to buy something that's already made, prepackaged. What's in there? What are they putting in there to poison us?
And vote with your dollar. If it's got any poison in it at all, set it down and walk away from it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they won't sell it anymore as people get educated about, you don't want to eat poison when right next to you for a few bucks more is what will give you the nutrition that you need in order to operate your vehicle.
And parents have to learn this too.
Big
Because
time.
I have grandchildren and children that,
Overexcited.
that they don't realize that what you put into your body affects your whole system. Your body is like a temple. It needs to be fed only the perfect foods. And the perfect foods are organic, are natural. I mean, I'm a big shopper at farmers markets. Because
them.
I don't like to have stickers on my fruit and my vegetables.
No, neither do I.
I don't. Where did that come from?
I think that's a bad thing, yeah.
Yeah. Why do they have to put a sticker on it now? And what's in that sticker?
Right. And what the process
Even
that they
though
have
it's
to do to
organic.
put this, the tomato has to go through something. No one's putting those stickers on by themselves.
No.
It's going
It
through
has to go through a machine. Right.
Yeah.
So when you go to a farmer's market, it's right from the farmer.
And
as
you're
long as they're
supporting
organic.
those who feed us.
And we're supporting them.
And we need the
Instead of a
support.
corporation. You go into a grocery store and you're supporting corporations.
Yeah, and corporations are killing you.
Yes.
So you're
exactly.
paying for your own demise.
That's right.
And we're not doing that. And we
F-
want to teach you not to do that either.
F and the D and the A, they're killing us too. Because they're in cahoots with the corporations. They get paybacks for approving these ingredients that go into our foods. So I would be very leery about going into a market and actually trusting what's in that food until you can see that there's hardly any ingredients that would harm you. And you have to be a responsible buyer, a consumer, to look at these foods and to look at what's in there and to know what this is. They have words that are this long, and who's going to read that? It's just reading something from, read our terms and conditions. How many people read terms and conditions when you click before you click a button?
What about the insert?
The insert?
Got to read the insert on
Oh,
things. How
on
many people
everything.
read the insert on their medications, for example?
Absolutely.
The insert for our food, our other medicine is food, is right on the package. It's way easier.
That's the insert.
And it's the truth because of people like us made sure that they put at least labels on there, let us know what we're eating, because otherwise they'd just be poisoning and not even letting us know, which they hide a lot of things. Natural flavors, don't buy it.
Natural flavors.
It's all over the place
What
too.
kind of natural flavors are you talking about?
Yeah, it's GMO. They hide GMO in the natural flavors, from what I understand. All this is from our understanding, putting things together. We're not making any statements to make them fact. We're just letting you know what we have observed. So YouTube, if you decide to take us off, so be it. We're just going to jump guns on other stations. You're not going to be able to keep us down. But, if I were you, I'd just keep us up because it's just going to make you look bad
This
if you take us
platform
down.
is going to get out to the masses, and that's what we want, for people to wake up, to find out how to
Themselves.
take care of themselves,
And then,
and not to blame somebody else on their condition. When you go into a doctor's office, you're blaming something else on it, and okay, I'll give you this medication for this, and how many other contraindications are you going to be feeling? What's it going to do to your body, your mind, your spirit? people don't ask.
Irritability, number one.
Yeah.
Constipation or diarrhea, number
Right,
two. Muscle
right.
aches, or it can go on and on.
Yeah.
The side effects and then possible side effects are ridiculous. And there's side effects. You put that drug in your body, you're going to get those side effects. They're not maybe. That's why they put possible side effects and side effects separate. There's always more side effects than there are possible side effects.
Interesting.
So get it straight. You take that drug in, you look at those side effects, and you're going to get them all at one point or another. And a lot of people go, God, I don't know why I have these headaches. It's because they look in their side effects, and there it is, headaches. They're taking a pill that makes them have headaches. But instead, they go to their doctor, and they go, I have headaches. They give them another pill.
Yeah.
How
that's right.
jackass is that, if
I
I'm
know.
going to be real
They
frank?
give you blood pressure medication, and you get sick from the blood pressure medication.
And it can kill you if you stop taking it.
Right.
That's
So
the hard
they
thing.
put little things in there that needs to be looked at, and we're the natural healing ninjas. We're going to look for these things
That's right.
for you.
Yes, that's right, exactly. So on the next episode, we're going to break down.
What are we going to break down? What do you want to do next?
We're going to break down that list that you have out there.
Yeah, so
one
you
by
can
one.
see actually what
How
we're
much
going
is
to
out
be
there.
doing. And then
Clear
you
for
can
you.
investigate it yourself.
That's what we
It's
want you
really
to do.
important. Investigate. Research instead of leaving someone else to do it. But we're going to give you the impetus to do that. So if we can have it here for you to see, you copy them down and you look up for yourself. Research it yourself. You don't have to take our word for it. We're just having the experience of using natural healing.
And creating a platform so you can learn. Knowledge is power, but real power is knowledge with action.
Action.
So please like, share, subscribe, and also thank you for being here. Because
Yes.
this is a big step for you, maybe.
Blessings to you all.
And
We'll
if you-
talk about the word blessings in another episode.
There you go, there you go, there you go. And if you know anyone that's in trouble at all, this is a place that they can land to learn about how to get back engineer, we call it, out of your own,
I like that word, back engineering.
out of your old journey, your switching journeys.
That's a good word, back engineering.
No one did anything wrong, you just didn't know. So now that
Now
you
that
know,
you know.
you're going to love life and life will love you back.
Exactly right. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you, Christine. Have a great day.